god!
Today we're rating every single Animal Company item in Animal Company history, starting off with the red backpack. Here's the thing about the red backpack, really good at the start. If you just want to carry around random items, I guess it's pretty good because it's pretty cheap. On a scale of 1 to 10, I get this a 5. Next item is the brown backpack. Definitely one of the items you should unlock if you're a noob. Really cheap, really good. Holds about, I think it says 10 items. Pretty good. I give this a 8 out of 10. He's shredding everything because he's broke. Large backpack. Really good if you're on adventures and you're rich. This is pretty dang expensive. Like, why 300? Anyway, I give this a 7 out of 10. Next item is the Nut Shredder. Same thing with the Blue Cross Country backpack. Not a bad item, but this gives you way more money than the Cross Country backpack. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 7 because it's pretty good. Or no, I'd say 8 because it's pretty good on making money. Next item is the Quiver. Absolutely terrible, worst item ever. $700 for a quiver that holds arrows when you could just use a $49 backpack to hold more. Stupid. 0 out of 10. Next item, fish backpack is literally the same thing, just more expensive as that. Stupid. Flashlight. One of my favorite items in the entire game. Pretty long radius. If you did not know, this is better than the glow stick now because it has longer range. The glow stick, they got nerfed. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this a 9. With this, I give this an 8 because, yeah, it's pretty cool. I guess you can put it on your hip slot, but it has 0 radius because it sucks because they nerfed it. So, I said 8 out of 10. The Lantern. A better version of the glow stick. Probably one of my favorite items ever. Because, first of all, it gives you feather falling from Minecraft. And it's also more brighter than the glow stick. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I say a 9.5. We're getting close to our first 10 out of 10. Mega Flashlight, the stupidest item ever created in Animal Company history. Here's why. Number 1, this. Number 2, it tracks everything. Yeah, I guess it's kind of useful if you're going to dark places, but anglerfish is going to kill you nonstop. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this about a 6. Next item, we got the jetpack. If you are broke and you need mobility, get this item. It is one of the most useful items I use in Animal Company. Anytime I go anywhere, I always bring one of those with me. On a scale of 1 to 10, I do that a 10 out of 10. It is definitely worthy of that. The saddle. It says mount your friends or monsters. It does not mount monsters. But I do like it because if your friends' controllers die or their Oculus about to die, they have to go on their plug while playing. You can use this. They can ride you. Not like that. I'm sorry. A 6 out of 10 item. Teleball. Just the worst version of the Ender Pearl. Just like, I don't see that it's useful unless you're hacking out of the map. So that gets a 6 out of 10. Plunger. Now, here's the thing about the plunger. It is impossible to use, bro. This is terrible for $350. Like, what are we doing? On a scale of 1 to 10, a 1. That's our first one or no, I think that was our second. Telepearl. Now, this is actually useful because the teleport grenade has a time limit. You throw that, and you instantly teleport while on compact. W item, bro. On a scale of 1 to 10, I do an 8. Umbrella. Extremely useful for mobility. It's just a little bit expensive, but it's actually pretty good. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it 9. Alright, next item. We got the friend launcher. The stupidest thing ever created. To launch your friend once, which they don't even fall for, is stupid, and it's $900. Like, who would pay $900 for this piece of crap? 2 out of 10. Next is the box fan, a way better version of a hoverboard. Here's why, because it's infinite. That's all you need to know. A 9 out of 10 item. Next up is the ski. It used to be $99, which made it worth it. Now it's $1,000. It's stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But mobility is not that bad in skis, so I guess I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Same with that one. Same with that one. Snowboard, the exact same thing. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Zipline gun. The only reason I think I've ever used this is for jump rope and Squid Game. For that, and it's really fun just to play around with. I guess if you're like stupid or something, you don't know how to move. sure, buy that, I guess. It's kind of expensive, though. I give it a 7 out of 10. Hook shot, our first, not our first, but definitely a 10 out of 10 item. Bring it on every single mission. It's cheap for what it's used for. Yeah, I know it can't drop on metal, but still, bro, this thing is OP. I give that a 10 out of 10. Clam hook shot, the stupidest idea ever made in Animal Company history. Number 1, it's inaccurate. Number 2, it's $3,000. 1 out of 10. Do not recommend. Yeet blade. Now this is a 9 out of 10, only because the hook shot range is shortened a little bit, but it is pretty good because it can mine, it can damage. So it's pretty good so far. I give that a 9 out of 10. Home-based teleporter, the stupidest item ever. Literally so stupid. Who would bring this? You can't even put it in a bag, first of all. Who would actually bring this heavy off thing in a freaking adventure? 1 out of 10. Teleport gun. Just like the grappler, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. Just because if you're going somewhere where there's metal everywhere, you're definitely going to want to use this. And it's also really good at teleporting out of the map. So 10 out of 10 item. Hover pad, also really stupid because it runs out of energy and it's also $4,000 freaking dollars. But it is pretty good sometimes, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Next item, that is just the same thing. All these are the same thing. Trampoline, stupid. $1,500. I don't think so to jump, 2 feet in the air when I can jump 500 feet with one single jump. Stupid. With the ring buoy, I think it's pretty cool, cosmetic. If you don't have, cosmetics in there, you can buy one for 10,000 nuts. Pretty cool. But it is also takes a backpack space, so I say a 6 out of 10. Disposable camera, another stupid item. Every time you take a picture of a monster, it sells worse. Then they will buy it. Like, it'll sell for like $100. It's $199 to buy. Like, what is this? Like, 1 out of 10, bro. Portable safe zone. By far the best idea Animal Company's ever made in their entire game. If you are getting trolled in public lobby, turn this bad boy on and you're okay. Definitely 10 out of 10 item. Best idea from Animal Company. The robot. No idea what this is for, but it's pretty fun sometimes, so I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Prop scanner, pretty cool. You can play prop hunt with your friends. It's kind of expensive, but it's pretty worth it, because you can be anything you want. I'd say a 9 out of 10 item. Sticker dispenser. You've never used this in your life ever, neither have I. You just want to troll people with stickers. A 1 out of 10 item. Okay, here's my thoughts about the tablet. The only reason I've ever used this in my life is because I'm joining a friend and I'm trying to find them and I just go like this, which is pretty useful. So I'll 6 out of 10 tablet. The box. The only reason I've ever used this in my entire life is to trap somebody in stash, which it's pretty funny when that happens. So for that, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Oh, you already shredded it. 7 out of 10. Same with those. 7 out of 10. Not worth it. Next item is the stick, the most OP weapon in the game. Why? Because it's free and it does quite a bit of damage. It's really good at mining. I give this a 9 out of 10 because it does break. The bone, an expensive version of the stick. I think it does like 1.1% more damage. Not worth it. Definitely a 1 out of 10 item. Same with the arm bones. 1 out of 10 items. Same thing, it's just more durability. Baseball bat. Here's my thoughts on the baseball bat. Number 1 is I think it's one of the best. It's the best damaging melee weapon in the game. It's pretty useful in missions. If you've watched my live streams, I always use this on my noob account because it's pretty good, honestly. I give that a 9 out of 10. Same with pinata bat. It's just longer, I think. I don't really know, but yeah, 9 out of 10. Crowbar. This is like a really good, affordable mining, damaging weapon. It is super, super good. A 10 out of 10 item. Frying pan. Pretty good on damage. Pretty good on, I don't even know about mining. I'm pretty sure it's bad. But the only problem, it's like 2 feet tall. So for that, I do a 6 out. I don't know who that is, but it's a 6 out of 10. We got the crowbar, the police baton. Basically the crowbar, but worse at mining. 5 out of 10. The shield. I don't even think this crap works, except when you're fighting somebody in a melee PvP.
Dude.
5 out of 10.
Dude,
same with this one. Same with this one. Same with this one.
I'm your friend.
The hatchet. Here's my thoughts about the hatchet. It's just like the frying pan. It's not worth it. It's kind of expensive for what you get. It's like no point at all. 3 out of 10. The butcher pipe, just like the crowbar, except shorter, and I don't even think it's good at mining. 2 out of 10.
Hold on.
The butcher spear, just like a normal spear, but it looks cooler. So for that, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The lance, this thing is stupid and it's heavy. The only thing it's good at is that knockback. It does 0 damage, bro. I'd say a 7 out of 10. What? No, 5 out of 10. The pickaxe! The worst version of the golden pickaxe and the whatever the new pickaxe is in the Minecraft pickaxe. Would not recommend. I mean, I kind of recommend it so you can unlock the other ones. Just for that, I'll give it a 4 out of 10. The golden pickaxe. Here's my thoughts on this. Really good mining, really good at damage. I'd say pretty good. I use this all the time. I'd say a 9 out of 10 item. The cube pickaxe. This is terrible because it's so skinny. 6 out of 10. The dwarven pickaxe. Okay. This is by far the coolest pickaxe. Best at mining. I don't know about damage. But yeah, this is a really good pickaxe. I highly recommend this since it's the same price as the others. This is our 9 out of 10 pickaxe. Shovel. I love the shovel. I don't know why. 9 out of 10. The needle. Extremely expensive for a stupid needle that does 0 damage. Just like the lance, except more expensive. 2 out of 10. The dwarven hammer, bro. Are we serious right now? This is like 3 times better than the other hammer. Just has shorter range, more damage. I'm pretty sure it does more knockback. I don't really know. Does it bang on the ground? I don't think it bangs on the ground, but this is a really good item. 8 out of 10. The hammer. It's really, really, really heavy. You get that jumping ability, which is pretty cool. It does like a decent amount of damage, decent amount of knockback. For that, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. This one's an 8 out of 10 because it looks cooler. The sword. Here's my thing about the sword. To get the jumping ability, which isn't even that good, you have to hit someone like 500 million times. But I've always wanted a sword in Animal Company, so for that, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I can't unlock the medium katana, but I don't even know. Butcher sword, a more cool looking but more expensive sword. Since it's way more expensive, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The Wolverine Claw! I unlocked this thing, it would be the best item in Animal Company. No, it freaking sucks. It looks cool, but that's about it. 5 out of 10. Gosh, I'm getting out of breath, guys. I don't know about the big katana. The Chaos Axe, the most annoying item in Animal Company. If you're just don't want this anymore and you want to throw it away, you're just randomly doing stuff, it'll automatically come back. It's so annoying. Please shred that. 0 out of 10. The bubble staff used to be good because you get to troll players. Now you can't anymore because of stupid bubbles. I mean, I guess it's pretty cool because you can extend it. And it's pretty good at mining and damage. For that, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Oh, oopsie. Next item. The trident. Same as the stupid freaking battle axe. Just worse. 5 out of 10, I guess. Teleport dagger. Or no, actually 0 out of 10 for that. Teleport dagger. A really, really cool item since you can teleport anywhere you want except for metal. And it goes right back in your hand. This is a really cool item. It's just a little short. An 8 out of 10 item. Oh, no. Hey, try it. The next item, the drill. Really cool item, honestly. The fact that you can stick to walls, I think. Or do they patch it? I don't even know. Yeah, you can still. And it's really good at mining, and you could freeze monsters with it. I give that a 9 out of 10 just because you can freeze monsters. That's actually kind of OP. The chakra. I'm more expensive the stupid battle axe. Please shred that. 0 out of 10. The blue stellar sword. One of my favorite mining and damaging thing in Animal Company history. Just way too expensive. I give it an 8 out of 10. The gold. 5 out of 10. It looks a lot worse. I don't know. The The flashbang. When did you actually use this on a freaking, like, adventure? Like, who actually uses those? Just use a flare gun, which is kind of worse, but. Dynamite. Here's my thing about dynamite. It has a pretty good radius. I like it. Same with cube dynamite. Really good radius. Go back right away. When you shred it, you'll die. Stupid bum. Impact grenade. A worse version of dynamite just because it has 0 impact or 0 radius. The anti-gravity grenade. Pretty cool because you could just like. I forgot to rate those. Alright, whatever. Pretty cool so you can just float for a few seconds, but it's actually pretty fun, honestly. On that item, I give it a 6 out of 10 just because, look, no time lasting. Impulse grenade, never used this in my life. Stupid. Stacks grenade, stupid. Stupid rating. Those two get stupid rating. Sticky dynamite, a better version of the dynamite. Just because you can stick it on things, you stick it on monsters, you stick it on threats. Watch this. Holy snipe. That's not a snipe. I give that item a 9 out of 10. This thing. The only reason you'd use this if you got a stick and a goop and you put that on there, it makes it extremely OP. For that, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Impulse or cluster grenade. Pretty cool. Like you get the price of like 5 grenades for like 600. Like it's a pretty cool item. I like it. 7 out of 10. The flamethrower, the most expensive item in Animal Company. Stupid. No, absolutely no damage whatsoever. Extremely expensive. I give this a stupid rating. Arrow. Absolutely no damage. Used to be pretty good, honestly. Used to do a good amount of damage. For that, I'll do 4 out of 10. Same with the heart arrow. Same with the light bulb. Bomb arrow. Here's the thing about bomb arrow. You stick it on your friend's face and they blow up. It's pretty useful because it's a one-shot. For that, I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Teleport arrow. I unlocked this thinking it would be the coolest thing they've added to Animal Company. No, it's just the Ender Pearl, but in arrow form. It's 5 out of 10. Rope. I guess it's like all ammo's like 7 out of 10. Flare gun. This thing is terrible. It takes so long. It's so inaccurate. It goes way too far every single time. 2 out of 10. Boomerang. Used to be insanely broken. Now you can't even hit people with a melee. You have to throw it at them. And it doesn't even come back, honestly. Stupid item. I rate it 1 out of 10. Glided boomerang. I don't even know where it went. I guess for that, it's a 0 out of 10. Crossbow. Honestly, not even that bad of an item. Like, everybody thinks just shred it, man. Shred those. Crossbow's a 7 out of 10. Heart gun. I use this to get somewhere sometimes, like the moon map. If I ever want to go there, I just use the heart gun. Pretty useful item, honestly. Since they buffed it to where you can do that without taking any damage, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. The revolver. Anytime I kill anybody, I use a revolver. Boom, 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 boom. Especially since I have really good aim. Good aim. I guess I'll give it a 10 out of 10 item. Grenade launcher. Way too expensive when you can just throw it yourself. 0 out of 10. RPG. Ever since the nerf was worse, but it's still pretty fun to use and it's pretty cool looking. I give it a 7 out of 10. Same with this, except it looks a lot cooler, so 8 out of 10. Egg launcher. Stupidest thing ever added to Animal Company. What is that? What is that? Stupid. 0 out of 10. Boom spear. The one-shot rocket launcher with shorter radius. Honestly, I recommend this. It's pretty good. 9 out of 10. The salmon cannon. For 8 research points, you get a stupid salmon cannon that you have to fish for 3 hours to get 1 fish to load this. Yeah, it's a free rocket launcher, but it sucks. 0 out of 10. Shotgun. Way too expensive for only 2 shots. Does a decent amount of damage, but I give that a 9 out of 10. Oh my gosh, guys, please subscribe. This takes so much money. This the Halo RPG, one of my favorite items in Animal Company since it shoots 2 rocket launcher and it deals massive damage. For that item, since it's pretty expensive, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. We're on consumables. The burrito. I don't really want to eat this because Well, it makes me fart. 0 out of 10. Never find it useful. MRE to heal yourself. Pretty cool, but it has a side effect. The hot chocolate, same exact thing as the MRE, but you don't get a side effect. Banana chips. I don't want to eat this. Come like you can eat it. What? He's also Banana Man. If y'all didn't know that. I give it a 7 out of 10. The beans. Definitely one of the best mobility items that you can float for a while. It is a little bit expensive, but it's pretty good, honestly. I give this a 9 out of 10. The Mega Broccoli! I don't really find this useful except if you're trying to kill somebody. 5 out of 10. 0 out of 10. Why would you want to be small? What is the point? Freaking sucks. 0 out of 10. Broccoli Bomb sucks because, look, you get like 0 time big. It only does the price of 2. It only does 2 broccolis, which would be cheaper if you bought both of them instead of buying a $1,000 broccoli bomb. Like, what are we doing here? And it lasts like 5 seconds. This 0 out of 10. This is also a stupid rating because it just makes you small and nobody wants that. Construction. I do not want to do this right now because I hate construction, because I hate goop building, but the payoff is pretty good. So all of these, I'll rate them all a 7 out of 10. Toys. Never use this except to tell the time. Yeah, right now for me, it is 6:28. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. I give that pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool feature. 9 out of 10. Football. I have no words, but I like football. 9 out of 10. Balloon. I love balloons. 10 out of 10 item. I love balloons, bro. Heart balloon just looks terrible. 4 out of 10. Whoopee cushion. The only reason I've ever used this is to troll my friends by going outside the bathroom like this. Pretty annoying. But it's fun. So, I say 9 out of 10. So fun. Dead Man's Draw. Pretty fun game, honestly, to gamble with your friends. And you get pretty cool rare items with it. So for that, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. By far the second best Animal Company music ever. The Fishing Boombox. 10 out of 10. The Bubble Gun. Ever since they nerfed it, there's literally no point in this item. Stupid rating. 0 freaking negative $900 million. What the heck? Megaphone! The only reason why I use it is for Squid Game! Which is pretty fun, I guess. Oh, it's cool listening to my voice! Yeah, for that, 9 out of 10. The Ski Pole! Stupid! You wanna know why? It's a worse version of the Pogo Stick, and the Pogo Stick's only $1 more. Stupid, honestly, because it's a stupid idea. Pogo Stick, you can make yourself super fast. You can pick it up wherever you want. It's only $1 more than the Ski Pole. 7 out of 10, because it makes you... If you're just rich and you want to waste your money, then get this item. 0 out of 10. No use except it has knockback. The drums! I use this for Squid Game for the healing class. Pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool item. I like it. Let's do a 9 out of 10. Pretty cool. I like it. Theremin. I'm not even going to say anything about this item except for this. 0 out of 10. The last and final item. Make sure to subscribe if you want to give good luck to the ukulele. I don't really. Yeah! That is fun. This is a pretty fun item. I like it. And it's also a weapon. It heals you. For that, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Alright. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. This really took a lot of my voice. Sorry if I was yelling the entire time. I was just like intense, I guess. But look at this. This is Comac.
You guys, what video are you making, bro?
Oh my gosh, Jeremiah joins right as we finish. I'm literally filming the outro right now. He just lagged out. Make sure to join my fan code PUGINAC if you watch this video all the way through. Make sure to subscribe because why not? Goodbye.